Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Steve Clay, and today we're at Rockett Arena on the campus of Salem State University as the Magicians girls hockey team takes on the Leominster Blue Devils. We'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game. I'd like to also welcome everyone watching live on Headers Hockey on YouTube, as it's an early Sunday morning matchup, and Leominster, who had to come probably hour and a half, that was an early wake-up call, I'm sure, for the Blue Devils. Should be an interesting matchup this morning, as Leominster, a good team. There'll be a good, tough challenge for the Magicians, as no direct common opponents, but some teams that have played each other, sort of second cousin results would indicate that Leominster will be a strong team. So we'll actually get starting lineups this morning, which is nice. Rachel Simkowitz starting at forward for Leominster, along with Carissima Highness. Allison Neely is at right wing.
On defense, number 20, Amanda Allen.
Amanda Allen at D for the Blue Devils.
Number 24, Erin McGrath.
And Erin McGrath joins her on the blue line.
And in goal, number 1, Karina Eschbaugh.
And Karina Eschbaugh is the goalie for the Blue Devils. She is an 8th grader. There are actually 2 7th graders on the Leominster roster.
At center, number 9, Ava Vautour.
Ava Vautour will start at forward for Marblehead.
Number 15, Maddie Graber.
Maddie Graber will start alongside.
Number 21, Taya Fleming.
And Taya Fleming completes that starting line for Brittany Smith's Magicians. Hannah Suvalis, of course. And Paige Waldman getting the start alongside Suvalis.
And goal, number 30, Addie Leiden.
Addie Leiden will get the call today in net.
The Magicians are coached by Brittany Smith.
Lily Francoeur still
At this time, please remove your hats.
still hurt. And we will have our national anthem. We are ready to go with a little Sunday morning hockey action for you from Rockett Arena. It is primarily a friends and family crowd, and I'm not sure the friends got out of bed this early in the morning, but The Leominster Blue Devils seem to have traveled well, as you see Marblehead coaching staff led by Brittany Smith. Britt Dunbar is her assistant. And of course, as we mentioned many times, this is a co-op team from Marblehead. Only 8 Marblehead players on the roster. Hamilton Wenham, Manchester Essex, a couple of Swampscott players on the roster, so a mix of towns, but all wearing the headers M, and in their white home jerseys, ready to go against the very blue Blue Devils of Leominster. Vautour is set to take the draw against Simkowitz, and we are underway as McGrath gets it up, but it is stolen. Vautour tries to connect with Graber, but it goes into the corner. Graber comes up with it, though. Nice centering effort, but it is taken away. And 3-on-2 now coming back the other way. And the shot just through the crease. I believe that was McGrath carrying it from the D. Puck comes back out in front. Now it'll go back to the point where McGrath will have it again. She'll cycle it down low. Pass in front goes off the skate of Allison Neely. Now a turnover, and there's a chance, and Leiden making a good save. Leominster keeps the pressure on, and now Tsuvalis will get it, and she will get it up to Fleming. Fleming clears it out to center ice, but Blue Devils take it over. Marblehead trying to change, but quickly coming the other way. This is Allen. Her shot, though, is blocked. Goes into the corner. Ava Schultz on for Marblehead. She battles for it in the corner, along with Waldman, but this puck goes back to the point. Quick shot in. Doesn't get all the way through. There's a wrist shot from the point, and Leiden able to come up with it. So a lot of pressure from Leominster early on. That was Ashley George with the wrist shot, and freshman Addie Leiden is able to come up with that. Carly Iwa on the draw for Leominster, but now Marblehead able to clear it up. This is Neely Payne. She brings it up. She'll toss it in. Icing waved off as Kelly Paquette is back to get it for Leominster. Good forecheck. And kept in. Trying to keep it in at the line. 3 Marblehead players there. Melanie Earl, along with Payne and Nola Conley, keeping it in for Marblehead. Now this is Laura Dolan. Now Dixon moves it up for Marblehead, trying to reach the red line to dump it in as Marblehead is changing. A lot of players at the bench, and a little bit of grace on the too many players on the ice call, as now Riley Campbell swoops back for it, tries to clear the zone, gets some help from Fleming, and puck goes backwards, and Dolan is able to get it. She makes a nice move, and Marblehead still can't get it out as Paquette keeps it in. Now there's a pass that comes across to Graber. Can't clear. Shot in. And Leiden is able to turn it away. That was Beauregard with the shot. Now Campbell tries to clear it and does manage to get it out of the zone. Graber gives chase. But the Blue Devils, who've been strong on the attack so far, are able to keep it in. This is Fleming. Got Graber in the slot, but a nice stick on D by Leominster, able to tip it away as Vautour sweeps around at center ice, and she'll dump it back in, and Marblehead will get a full change. 11:41 left to go in the first, no score. Long clear by Leominster. Simkowitz attacks it for the Blue Devils, but now Ella Graham comes the other way for Marblehead. She's got Schultz in the middle, but can't get it to her. But Schultz gets it behind. Good chance out in front. Just goes wide. And a centering pass. That was a good opportunity. That was Zerilli, Sophie Zerilli. Now her opposite number, Simkowitz, comes the other way. Drops it, but there's nobody there. And with the D pair changing, Marblehead with a chance the other way, but Graham just can't poke it ahead. It comes back to the Marblehead D. Back to center ice and dumped back in. Graber tries to play it across, but that pass is stolen. Sorry, that was Suvalis. Now Suvalis tries a little chip pass, but Leominster is wise to it. Shot, a pass right into the slot where there was a player all alone. That was Allison Neely, but Neely just couldn't get her stick on it. Ava Schultz able to try and get it ahead, but Iwa gets it back down in. Suvalis will circle her net. Good forecheck, but Marblehead able to clear the zone, and Graham gives chase, just can't get it. Now this is Alyssa Allen coming in on the left wing. Good D from Campbell. Circles the net, shot out in front, and Leiden is going to pounce on it and get the save. So Addie Leiden with a couple of really good plays so far for Marblehead, because Leominster has really carried the play here in the early going. 10 minutes exactly left to go in the first, and off the draw, the shot from the point from Leominster hits a Marblehead foot and caroms back out to center ice. I believe that was Samantha Damati. Now another couple of chances in front. Leiden with a good stick to poke it away. Goes back to the point though. Another shot blocked. Vautour with the block. Now Campbell with it. She'll turn and start the breakout. And nice play by Samantha Damati to get it out, but it does go all the way down for icing. And the faceoff will come all the way back down to the right of Addie Leiden. Talked about common opponents, and no direct common opponents, but a couple of teams that have beaten Marblehead have also beaten Auburn this year, although I think in both cases it was 2-1. Leominster beat Auburn 4-1 earlier this year, so this is a good Blue Devils team. And as we've seen in the first 5.5 minutes, they've given Marblehead plenty of opposition, but there's a good opportunity now for Taya Fleming coming down the right wing and getting a shot off on Karina Eschbaugh. Eschbaugh is able to hold her post and hang on to it for the faceoff. So Marblehead's probably first real good chance of the first period. Now at the point, it is kept in. I believe that was Waldman keeping it in at the point, but here come the Blue Devils. Simkowitz, she's a talented puck handler and a good skater. Puck comes around. Fleming trying to get it over there, battling. Waldman, couple of chances. Now puck right out in front, and it's going to just squirt away from the Blue Devils' sticks. And Vautour is going to be able to get it deep. And now this puck turned all the way around is going to go down for icing. So Marblehead will have another chance for an offensive zone faceoff. Coming up on about midway through the first period of play, and still no score. But it's the strong work of Addie Leiden that has kept the Magicians in this one so far. Now this is Kayla Hawkins getting it out to center ice. Good sticks at the blue line, but Leominster is offside as Alyssa Allen fell inside the zone. And sometimes on a Sunday morning you fall down, you don't feel like getting up right away. And so by the time the puck came back over the line, it was offside. Now here's an opportunity. Neely Payne, Paige Waldman able to get it deep. Puck back out to center ice. Good stick from Suvalis, and she's able to bank it back up. Zarilli challenges for it at center ice. Now the D-to-D pass and back out to center ice, but it's taken over there by Allen. She comes through the zone, and the shot just wide. Leiden had it covered over there, but it was a good, solid shot from Alyssa Allen. Now Marblehead can't work it out of their zone to center ice, and picking it up is Amanda Allen. She shoots, and the glove save by Addie Leiden. Leiden's been the story of the first period so far, as we're down to 7:03 left to go in the first. Strong period from the freshman goalie. Leominster wins the shot back to the point. Good block there, but now moving in and shooting over the net. I believe that was McGrath. And Marblehead able to just get it out of the zone. It's offside, but it comes back out. This is Neely Payne with it. Payne takes it in. She shoots in. Had a defender kind of providing a screen for her. Karina Eschbaugh, a little surprised by it, but the 8th grader able to make the save for Leominster. So Marblehead with a few more chances as the first period goes along, and now it'll be Vautour to come out and take the draw. And Ashley George wins it around the boards, but not out. Marblehead able to keep it in. Good support along the boards for the Magicians, but they get it out. There's a nice move by Simkowitz. She comes in, the shot off the glove of Leiden and to the corner. Riley Campbell able to work it around. Stopped back at the point. Trickles through, but good sticks and legs by Marblehead, able to keep that puck out of harm's way. Now Paquette is back to get it for Leominster, and the Blue Devils able to work it back up, but quick volley back out to center ice. Now this is Allison Neely. Suvalis is on her. Neely tries the fancy turnaround move, but her backhander goes wide, and Marblehead works it out and looking for Graham, but it is too far ahead of Ella Graham, and it will go for icing. 5:29 left to go in the first period of play. Glad you could join us this morning or this evening, whenever you're watching it. If you're watching the rebroadcast on MHTV, hello. Welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. If you're joining us live on Headers Hockey on YouTube, we're glad you're making us part of your Sunday morning, as we've got some great girls varsity hockey action for you today. And it's a good matchup so far. Marblehead has taken everything Leominster's thrown at them, but more opportunities as a shot from Hawkins is saved by Leiden. Marblehead trying to come the other way. Now here's an opportunity. It's a 2-on-1. Graham with the shot and the save by Eschbaugh. Zarilli was there, but couldn't come up with that rebound as Marblehead ices it. So one of Marblehead's better chances of the first period coming right there as a good 2-on-1 opportunity and a good blocker save by Karina Eschbaugh of Leominster. Blue Devils win the draw, get it in deep. Beauregard throws it in front, just skitters through the crease, and Marblehead able to get it out. Payne tries to come up with it, but now Riley Campbell steps up and makes a nice play, gets it back out to center ice. Leominster gets it back in. Leiden will stop it, and Campbell will turn the net. still with it. The senior from Hamilton Wenham gets it out to center ice, but now coming the other way, this is McGrath. McGrath with the shot, and Leiden just able to get a piece of it. Follow-up is sent in by Beauregard, just wide. Campbell with the defense there, and now she's able to come up with the puck, and she'll start the rush for Marblehead. She'll dump the puck in, hoping to get it a little deeper, but now it's Beauregard with it. She'll get it in deep, icing waved off, and in to get it is Simkowitz. Simkowitz, nice pass, and just over the net. A really good opportunity as Simkowitz with the good pass now. Marblehead coming the other way. I believe that was Carissima Haynes with that shot that went, or Highness with that shot that just went over the net. 3 minutes left to go in the first. And Marblehead gets it back out towards center ice. Graber just gets a stick on it. And now Marblehead with a chance. Here comes Fleming. Fleming trying to throw it into the slot, but good sticks in the way from Leominster, and they're able to get it back up. Suvalis with a strong play at the point to prevent that breakout from Leominster. Now a good pass back into the middle, but it is taken away, and Hawkins gets it all the way in on Leiden, and Andy Leiden, who's been the story of this first period for Marblehead, is able to stop it for the Magicians. Carly Iwa to take the draw against Zerilli, and Marblehead wins it back into the corner, pops up into the netting, and we'll do it again. Iwa this time wins it back towards the point. Puck is put along. Zerilli able to get a stick on it, battles for it, and then gets it over to Ella Graham. Graham just manages to clear the zone. Leominster gets it back in, and the quick stick, but we've got a whistle now, and I believe that's just an offside. Or puck played with a high stick, not sure which one, but the puck comes back outside the zone, where it'll once again be Iwa against Sophie Zerilli. Zerilli, a senior from Hamilton Wenham. Now Schultz tries right off the draw to get something going, but can't. Now she's got the puck on her stick again. Tries to get it across to Graham, but it is broken up. The rush by Alyssa Allen. She gets the puck in wide. Waldman just out of the reach of her stick. And now Suvalis wins the puck battle in the corner, but Carly Iwa comes in to provide some support. Suvalis has it taken away, but now swoops back to get it again. Makes the pass out. And this one's going to dribble back in on Addie Leiden. And the official standing there sort of saying, you sure you want to tie it up? You really want to tie it up? And waited as long as possible before blowing the whistle for the faceoff with 1:22 left to go in the first period of play. Puck is cleared out of the zone by Marblehead. Feel like we've said that a lot in the first period. There's a pass across. Just can't connect with Fleming. And as you hear, we're in the last minute of play in the first period, but here comes Amanda Allen, still with the puck on her stick, and the shot that hits something. Leominster folks are claiming that it hit the back of the net and popped back out. But the official was right there and said no goal, as Leominster with a huge push here at the end of the first. Laura Dolan gets it up, and now an opportunity for Marblehead. As Marblehead swoops around, and a chance in front as Fleming got a stick on it. Maddie Graber was there too. She hit the puck and redirected it right to Fleming. Fleming had the chance, but couldn't get all of her stick on it, and Karina Eschbaugh with the save with 22.1 seconds left to go in the first. Now there's a wheel and a pass in front by Fleming. This one is dumped back in offside, and with 10 seconds left to go, we'll see if Leominster can go the end of the ice, which doesn't look like they're going to be able to do. And that is going to do it for the first period of play. So an entertaining first period of play. Leominster probably with the advantage in chances, but some good D and Addie Leiden playing great in goal for the Headers in the first period. We're through one period of play. The score at the end of the first period, Leominster nothing and Marblehead nothing. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. We'll be back with the second period in a little bit. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV or to Headers Hockey on YouTube if you're watching us live. We're back for second period action between the Marblehead girls varsity hockey team and the Leominster Blue Devils. Nothing after a full period of play, but only because of some good solid defense by Marblehead and some great saves by Marblehead goalie Addie Leiden. We're ready for the second period of play. It'll be Vautour against Simkowitz. And right off the bat, Leominster with the chance. The shot goes wide. Leominster carrying the play in the first, but some good chances for Marblehead. Now here comes Fleming. Gets it back in the middle to Vautour. But the Blue Devils are back on D. Graber gets it back in deep for Marblehead, but the Leominster team gets it back to center ice. Now Waldman gets it back up, and Vautour trying to get it deep. She gets it in. Schultz battling for it, but now the puck comes just outside the line. Marblehead gets back onside, and Suvalis gets it down deep into the corner. Now Zerilli able to come up with the steal, battles for it against the wall. Amanda Allen is there for Leominster, and the Blue Devils are able to clear it out. They'll get it deep, and Leominster will get a change. And so now Riley Campbell will pick up the puck for Marblehead. She'll be able to get it out to center ice, and the reverse by Leominster comes all the way back in. Suvalis takes the hit from Iwa. Could have been a body checking penalty there. We have not had a penalty yet on the morning, sorry. Now Ella Graham with it for Marblehead, comes into the corner, tries to turn and fire it into the slot, back to the point, and Lara Dolan gets it ahead and then knocks it away again at center ice as Zerilli able to get it in deep, and Marblehead forward line will change as the Blue Devils work it out, and a chance as the Marblehead D changing was going to be offside as that came all the way across to Iwa. Iwa was way out ahead as the Marblehead defensive change, of course, second period, the period of the long change. So the Marblehead D pair was racing to get out there, and Carly Iwa was chomping at the bit for the Blue Devils and just a little tiny bit offside. Now Marblehead able to clear it. Back to center ice. Good puck movement by the Blue Devils, and they'll get it down in deep. Campbell able to come up the boards, and Marblehead able to work it out. They'll chase after it. Good stop there by Neely Payne, but just offside right at the line, and both teams will change with 12:23 left to go in the second period, and we're still looking for our first goal today. Good chances on both sides, but nothing finished yet. Now here's a chance for Simkowitz. She'll chase it into the corner. Waldman playing D on her. Now Simkowitz stops it with her foot, gets it right out in front, and Waldman able to take it away nicely. Paige Waldman gets it up to Fleming. Now back to Waldman. She'll get it toward the net, just redirected. Believe that was Graber just getting a stick on it and coming the other way. Able to keep it in. Nice foot there by Suvalis to get it out of the zone. Leominster gets it right back in, and Hannah Suvalis gets it back out to center ice. Vautour brings it in. Wrist shot gets through Eschbaugh, but the angle which it got through at put it into the corner instead of into the net. So a good opportunity from a long distance for the Magicians. Now Simkowitz with a nice move gets it over On the right wing to Haynes. Now Marblehead with possession of it, but trying to get it out of their own zone. Now Alyssa Allen will get it right in front. Two players there went right between them, and Ella Graham able to come the other way. She is ridden off the puck at center ice, and Leominster comes back in. Now Campbell able to get it up to Schultz. Puck back out to center ice, and Riley Campbell will clear it back in the zone. Comes back out. Zarilli waits for her teammates to clear, then dumps it in. Schultz will give chase. Able to briefly come up with it. Now puck in the middle. Opportunity for Payne. She just able to get a stick on it, but can't get anything going toward the net. Melanie Earl can't get it either, and the puck comes all the way back out to Campbell in her own zone. She'll turn, make a nice pass to Payne, but Payne is the play is just offside as Payne brought it in. I believe Melanie Earl was just a skate blade ahead. So 9:54 left to go now in the second. Off the face-off, Payne and Earl are battling for it. Marblehead will play it back to Suvalis. Now across to Paige Waldman. And Marblehead will get it up, but now Leominster coming the other way. Madison Salavardos for Leominster gets it down into the corner. Helped by Catherine Chaplin. Back at the point, it's stopped and sent back in by Ashley George. Now puck right in front. Chance for Leominster, but they can't convert. Now Suvalis will get it. Tries to just feather one out of the zone, but now stops one with her foot, and now she's going to go on a rush. Hannah Suvalis tries to get the shot off. Earl with another chance. And a couple of good opportunities for Marblehead. Waldman battling for it. Nola Conley also for Marblehead along the boards, but now Simkowitz is able to come out with it for the Blue Devils. Long pass. It does not connect, and it's going to go for icing with 8:36 left to go in the second period of play. So Marblehead hanging in. Leominster has made some good plays, just has not been able to finish. And now this puck at the point comes back, and a chance for Haynes, and just goes wide. Good rush opportunity, and now the puck comes back and is taken by Fleming. Fleming will just clear it out of the zone safely back to center ice. Good geometry is going to send it all the way in on Eschba. So just a great billiard shot there of a clear, and turns it into a offensive zone faceoff for the Magicians, as that one just sailed perfectly in on 8th grader Karina Eschba in net for Leominster. So now it'll be Zarilli on the faceoff and controlled. Schultz with a pass across, nobody there. Marblehead can't quite keep it in at the line. Now Campbell gets a stick on it, but it's knocked down in deep. Dolan is back for it. Puck comes to Hawkins behind the net. The wraparound attempt. Good active stick by Leiden. Another wraparound attempt, and that one's in. The goal for Leominster. And finally one on the board. That's going to be Kaylin Hawkins for Leominster on the wraparound. There was one attempt on one side that Leiden was able to come up with, but then Hawkins able to go to the other side. 7:36 left to go, and Leominster with the goal.
Leominster goal scored by number 19, Caleb Hawkins. Unassisted. Time of the goal is 7:24 in the second.
That's going to go unassisted, and after having lots of different good shooting chances, it's a play right around the net that Leominster is finally able to get past Leiden and in the goal for a 1-0 lead. Now Marblehead on the offense, trying to get it in. Backhand just saved. That was a good opportunity from Damati. Marblehead just can't keep it in at the point. But now coming back for it is Suvalis. Suvalis with a head of steam. She's going to try and split three defenders. Good defense from Leominster as they have picked up their game in the last couple of minutes. Suvalis with a head of speed, head of steam, was really trying to make a play. Now she makes another move. She's going to try and take it herself again. Good poke check. And now possibly a 3-on-1 as Neely, good play in the corner by Waldman to break that one up and send it back to center ice. Now Suvalis, here comes Simkowitz flying in on Suvalis and able to get the puck right in front. Shot and a save, rebound, and they say that one did not go in. Haynes with the shot, and again, there's been a couple of opportunities that look honestly like it might have hit the inside back bar and come right back out, but referee again right there and saying it was not a goal. That one, however, is, and off the scramble, Leominster with the goal to make it 2-0. Waiting to see who that is. It might have been Paquette. No, it was Haynes.
Leominster goal scored by number 3, Charisma Hannes. Assisted by number 13, Ashley George, and number 8, Allison Neely. Time of goal 9:14 in the second period. That's Hannes from George and Neely at 9:14.
So now the 2-0 lead. Now Leominster really starting to find their game. This one comes in on Leiden, and she's able to cover it up. That was just a snipe by the senior Charisma Heiness. Heinis. I'm conscious for those watching that I've pronounced it both ways. Heinous. I did not get a pronunciation before the game. My apologies, but she's played a heck of a game and found that puck right in the slot and was able to roof it over Addie Leiden. So 2-0 now. Leominster with 5 minutes left to go in the second. They're looking to add on. Now another pass right out in front of Marblehead with an opportunity. Could be a 3-on-2. Zarilli got Schultz in the middle. Tries to get around. Manages to hang on to it. Puts it in front. Schultz was defended well. And now another opportunity. Schultz tries to stop and put it back down deep. Leominster chases. Campbell tries to pinch but can't quite control it as it comes back out. And Madison Hemlin now Ella Graham for Marblehead. And puck knocked back down by Laura Dolan. Dolan now back at center ice, battling, able to work it ahead. Marblehead can't come up with it. Now another opportunity. Iwa with the turn and the shot. Good D. Both Campbell and Zarilli were there, but Carly Iwa able to get a shot off, and Addie Leiden making the save. With 4:05 left to go in the second, 2 quick goals from Leominster, and they lead 2-0. Suvalis now on the rush, looking to get around Amanda Allen. Allen able to match her stride for stride. Suvalis with it in the corner. She's going to try and turn and put that on her forehand. And she just keeps getting forced to the outside. Couldn't turn it around. But now Marblehead is going to have an opportunity on the power play, as while Suvalis was making all that ruckus, she gets pulled down, and it's going to be a trip. I believe that is Erin McGrath going to the box for Leominster. And it will put Marblehead on the power play with 3:41 left to go in the second. Huge opportunity for Marblehead. But Leominster wins the faceoff and gets it down. Now Simkowitz chases down, and we're going to have another penalty as Simkowitz is going to go. Marblehead is going to have 1 minute and 49 seconds of a 5-on-3 as Vautour was chasing it back, and Simkowitz was flying, trying to get down in there and disrupt things, and she tripped Vautour. So not only is it a 5-on-3, but 2 of Leominster's best penalty killers are in the box. And puck just hops over Paige Waldman's stick. Marblehead with the 5-on-3. And let's see what they can do with it. They get it up to Fleming. Fleming in the middle. Suvalis. Suvalis with the shot. That's going to go up into the netting and be a face-off. Leominster has been good on the face-offs all day, but certainly on this penalty kill. And critical for Marblehead to win the face-off. And in fact, it's actually going to be Graber taking the face-off. Waldman just can't keep it in. And now Leominster's going to be able to clear it out. Marblehead at their own blue line. Still 1:11 on the 5-on-3. Here comes Vautour. Vautour tries to get it back. And this one is cleared out again. Great D by Leominster on the 5-on-3. And now it's up to Graber. Graber trying to get it in the middle. Bodies everywhere, and Leominster's going to be able to pick it up, turn the net, and get it all the way out and down. So a terrific kill so far for Leominster. Waldman picks it up behind her net. She gets it all the way out to Ella Graham. Marblehead will get it in deep, but Leominster has been really good about grabbing it and icing it, and they do once again. 10 seconds left on the 2-man advantage, only 20 seconds left now on both power plays, as here comes Campbell in her own zone. Makes a nice pass to the left wing to Graham. Graham, though, has it taken away, and there's a long pass to the first player who just broke out, and Leiden is just going to be able to cover it. Alyssa Allen, who was out of the box out of the bench for the first penalty, just couldn't get to that long puck, as Leiden able to come out for it and cover it up. So only 1 second left on the power play, as what was a really good opportunity for the Magicians. And now there's another puck in front, and it is covered up. And Simkowitz was jabbing for it, and Hannah Suvalis did not care for that at all. And it'll be a face-off to the left of Leiden. Now behind the net, Waldman will just work it around. Fleming has it taken away, put deep by Cecilia Bergeron. Now Suvalis, nice little reverse move. She'll go the other way. She'll get it up to Fleming. Fleming just can't control it, and it's kept in by Ashley George. Pass right in front, where there were a couple of Blue Devils there, but now Suvalis will come the other way. Simkowitz gets in her way. Suvalis, though, still with it, and a big collision. And believe that was, again, Simkowitz on the back check as Suvalis, she collided with Hannah Suvalis, took the net off its pegs with 41.6 seconds left to go in the second. So Marblehead hung in there, took every punch Leominster had, and then finally the Blue Devils able to break through here in the second with two quick goals. And they lead 2-0. Offensive zone faceoff for the Magicians, but Ewa is able to clear it out to center ice. Thrown back in by Waldman. Marblehead tags up and comes back in. Waldman's able to keep it in at the point. Graber will chase it over to the far boards. This one's cleared all the way back out. 19 seconds left to go. Suvalis fans on it, but good play coming back by Waldman. She's able to come back and make the play. Now Marblehead with a chance with 5 seconds left. Fleming trying to get around. Fleming throws it in front, and the buzzer sounds before Marblehead can get at that puck and jam it home. So a chance right before the buzzer, and Marblehead is unable to come up with a goal that would have cut the lead in half. Goals in the second period for Leominster by Kaylin Hawkins and Carissima Highness. And it is 2-0 after 2 periods of play. We're going to go to our second intermission, and we will be back with third period action. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV for the third period of play. As always, we'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And just a reminder, stay tuned at the end of the game when we'll announce the Marblehead Sport Shop player of the game. Marblehead hoping they can get a couple here in the third and get back into this one, as it is 2-0 as we start the third period of play. Goals in the second period by Kaylin Hawkins and Carissima Highness in the second for Leominster. Now Marblehead quickly, Vautour, nice defense on the block by Aaron McGrath. And Leominster works it out, kept in. Waldman, and a shot just sailed wide by Vautour. That was intended low for the far side post and just missed. Marblehead really looking for the next goal in this game to try and get back into it. But here's Simkowitz. Gets it back in, but now it's taken, and a rush opportunity. This is Waldman with it. Waldman trying to get around the D, just can't. And now puck back out to center ice, and Zarilli tries to get it back down, but Iwa is able to keep it in for Leominster. And now Alyssa Allen on the forecheck. Gets it to Iwa. Iwa tries to get it across. Shot, and now taken the other way. And a good opportunity. This is Graham. Graham just can't get it. Kelly Paquette is back. And Dolan just can't keep it in at the line. She comes back across to Riley Campbell. Campbell will play it back to Dolan. And Marblehead retreats, but now plays it up to Schultz. Puck down in deep. Riley Campbell with it behind the Marblehead net. Puck is tipped. No icing. As puck goes down deep. Kept in. The shot just wide from Campbell. Actually, it was on net, and it was sticked aside wide by Eschbaugh. And now Salavardos gets it out for Leominster, but Marblehead able to clear the zone. Puck hops over everybody's stick. And Dolan able to get it now. Puck in front. It's a scramble. Graham able to work it out. Tries to kick it to her stick. Winds up kicking it backwards. And Beauregard with a chance for Leominster. Campbell once again will circle behind her net. She puts on the brakes. And will just clear it out to center ice. Good clear. And it'll allow Marblehead a full line change. Graber just can't get it at center ice, and Simkowitz will pop it back down in. Now she'll play it back to the point where it's stopped, back toward the net. Simkowitz chases. Now Tsuvalis with the puck behind her own net. She's going to try and kick it up to her stick. Good battle there by Neely, Allison Neely of Leominster, to keep it alive. But now Marblehead with a chance. Graber trying to go around Madison Hemlin. Gets it out in front. There's a chance and a score! Vautour will get credit for the goal. Believe it hit a Leominster defenseman's stick who was trying to stop it. But Vautour will get the goal. And that's a huge goal for Marblehead because it cuts the Leominster lead to 2-1. And now puts the Magicians within striking distance As we'll hear who they give the assists to. Leominster breaks it out of their own zone. Paquette chases it into the corner against Campbell. They give Graber an assist, and Fleming gets the second assist. Now Marblehead will regroup and hold on for the face-off as Addie Lydon stops the puck in her own zone. 10-13 left to go. Marblehead with the big goal to get back into this one at 2-1. There's a shot from the point that goes all the way into the corner. Beauregard tries to center it, but now Schultz with it. Schultz tries to get it down in deep, but good D. A tangle. Both players go down. Marblehead still battling for it. Graham. Zarilli tries to keep it in. Comes back to Suvalis. Suvalis tries the bank pass for Schultz. But now the other way. Bodies everywhere. Puck underneath. And Madison Hemlin thought she got tripped. She lost an edge, but now puck right out in front. Good clear away by, I believe that was Waldman. And now an opportunity. This is Graham. Graham, good stick on D. Terrific play on D. Believe that was Hemlin again, as she stopped Graham coming in. Now puck goes into the corner. Dolan being checked by Simkowitz. Graber is over to help. Graham tries to get it up the boards, but it is kept in by Amanda Allen. Now Allen with the centering pass, nobody there. And Campbell tries to clear it and just does. Vautour will get it ahead to Graber. Graber trying to get it deep, but now Vautour steps up at the blue line and is able to get it deep. Vautour with it. Tries to play it back to Fleming. Fleming, again, below the goal line to Vautour. Vautour controls it in the corner. But now a breakout, and this is Neely. Campbell is able to tie her up. And Marblehead finally able to come out of that with the puck back to the point. Kept in. Good shot block. Another opportunity thrown right across the crease. Marblehead back on their heels a little bit. And now the puck cleared out by Campbell. And that one's going to skitter all the way down for icing, but it will allow Marblehead to change. So after the Marblehead goal, an increased pressure by Leominster as they try and put a little bit more of distance on this one. 7:15 left to go. Leominster wins the draw, but it is back out to center ice. And now the puck poked ahead. Payne and Damati trying to get at it. Damati puts it in the middle and can't connect, and Beauregard comes the other way, passes behind Salavardos, and this one pops up into the Leominster bench for another stoppage in play. 6:50 left to go in the third period. Marblehead has put up a good fight all afternoon, all morning still. soon to be afternoon with our early morning Sunday start. And the scoreboard just went out. So that's why there's no clock anymore. And we've got a whistle. They're going to stop to see if they can. Oh, it is back. It is back. So wasn't quite sure whether the officials were going to have to keep the time on the ice. But we're going to run a few seconds off while we, about as long as that play took. So they ran 10 seconds off the clock for that last play, and now we'll go again with 6:40 left to play. And hope that stays on for the rest of the time as Simkowitz gets it down in the corner. Zarilli is on her. Simkowitz with it. She'll try and just put it out in front, but now face-off is going to come back outside the zone. Possibly player in the crease. Either way, it's a little bit of a break for Marblehead, who were kind of hemmed in there momentarily. Now this is Neely. Brings it all the way around the corner. Marblehead keeps her to the outside, though. Now it'll come back to the point. Wrist shot comes through. Nice stop by Suvalis. She'll get it out to center ice. Hannah Suvalis, sort of the master of that soccer stop. And now Waldman tries to bank it off the glass and out. The one problem being that there's no glass there. So it goes into the Marblehead bench for a stoppage. Face-off will come all the way back to the right of Addie Leiden. Once again, the puck face-off won by Leominster, and they get a couple of opportunities, but Marblehead now able to clear it back out to center ice, where it is picked up by Iwa. Neely Payne there battling for it, along with Melanie Earl. Earl just can't get it away from Alyssa Allen, but now she gets the puck back. Earl gets it to Neely Payne. Payne with the shot. That looked like it was headed for that far post, but Eschball with the glove save. As Marblehead looking for the equalizer with 5 minutes left to go in this one. And Marblehead will bring the Zarilli line back out. And kept in by Campbell. And now it's going to be cleared, and this is going to be icing as it skitters all the way down. And we'll come all the way back and try it again with now exactly 5 minutes left on the clock. Don't forget to stay with us at the conclusion of the game when we'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Definitely been some good candidates, but will another one emerge here in the last 5 minutes of play? Dolan cycles it into the corner. Schultz tries to sweep it out in front. Batted back down. Zarilli chasing it. Now Simkowitz with the shot, hits the post. Puck back out in the middle, and Rachel Simkowitz, she is only a sophomore, quite a talented player for this Leominster Blue Devils team. Now Marblehead gets it down in deep. Graham tries to reverse and get it back out in front. Puck is under her. Schultz battles for it, but Leominster's going to be able to come out with it. This is Erin McGrath. with speed. Nice quick stop, and she's able to get it a little bit further in. Turns and fires. And now with under 4 minutes left to go, Marblehead picks it up. But they can't clear the zone. And now the shot and the score. Alyssa Allen got the puck right in the slot, and no Marblehead defenders were able to get to her, and she was able to walk in a couple of steps and shoot one over the shoulder of Addie Leiden and under the crossbar, and that's a crucial goal for Leominster. Gives them a 3-1 lead with 3:46 left to play. Now Marblehead will try and chase it off the face-off.
Alyssa Allen, assisted by number 19, Caitlin Hawkins, and number 25, Kaylee Ewan. Time to goal 11-14 in the third period.
Hawkins and Ewa get the assists. Now Vautour will bring it back in. Tries to flip it into the middle. Couldn't connect with Graber. Fleming battles for it on the right wing. Graber, couple of chances through, but just the good sticks of Leominster. Shot through, just missing. Back out in front. Vautour battles for it. Campbell with a shot through, hits a couple of bodies. Graber puts one right through the crease. Nobody there for Marblehead. A good offensive sequence for Marblehead, but they can't get anything out of it. And now Hemlin throws it through the crease. Marblehead tries to get it out, and that one's kicked aside by Campbell. And now a tired Magicians team trying to get it out. They're going to have to change. The long pass ahead to Neely. And there's a takeaway. Neely Payne with it, 3-on-2. Payne will get it in deep. She'll chase it into the corner, but can't come up with it. Under 2 minutes left to play in the third. Suvalis keeps it in, gets it toward the net, but all day long, the Leominster D has just had those good sticks in passing lanes in front of the goal, keeping the puck away from the net. And their 8th grade goalie, Karina Eschbaugh, who's also been great today. Now this one is iced, and with 1:28, it's going to come all the way back down to in front of Addie Leiden. Ewa against Vautour, and Marblehead able to get it just out. Graber can't get it any further than center ice. Now Waldman tries to work it up the boards. Has it taken away. This is Ewa again in the corner. Now Marblehead, this is Vautour. Gets it around with a chance. The shot, the blocker saved by Eschbaugh. This one comes just out to center ice. Campbell's going to have to play it over to Suvalis. Suvalis trying to go all the way over to the other side to Fleming. Fleming now with the shot in it, sticked aside by Eschbaugh. No movement from Leiden with Marblehead down by 2, and this one is cleared back out to center ice. And Suvalis will turn, leave it for Campbell. A little bit of miscommunication. I don't think Campbell knew that Suvalis was leaving it for her, but this one gets knocked over the glass. And with 16 seconds left to go, it'll be a face-off to the left of Addie Leiden. So see some of the Hollyhawks Marblehead youth hockey players here on the in the stands supporting the girls varsity team this afternoon, but just not enough from the Magicians today as we're into the last 5 seconds. And carried by Graham, but she is going to run out of time, and so do the Magicians. So that is going to do it. The final 3-1, Leominster with the win. A valiant battle by the Magicians, but just comes up short as Leominster gets goals from Kaylin Hawkins, from Carissima Highness, and then the backbreaker, the goal from Alyssa Allen. Marblehead's lone goal coming from Ava Vautour. So the final score, once again, Leominster 3 and Marblehead 1. Be sure to stay tuned because when we retune, we have to retune. Our guitars have gone all out of key. So when we've done that, I will announce the Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game. Welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop player of the game is Ava Vautour for Marblehead. She led the offensive attack with a goal in the third period, trying to pull Marblehead back into this. And the junior from Hamilton Wenham leading the Marblehead offensive attack this afternoon in today's game. So congratulations to Ava from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game award. And as always, we'd like to thank National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Once again, the final score, Leominster 3 and Marblehead 1. A valiant effort from the Headers, falls just short. For all of us here at MHTV Sports and Headers Hockey on YouTube, I'm Steve Clay. Thanks for watching.